So every morning I wake up, gotta get up, come into the bathroom. As I get done brushing my teeth, have to get mentally ready, start drinking a little bit of water, come downstairs. This helps warm the legs up first thing in the morning. I get to the bottom here, have to go and put my tennis shoes on, head to the basement. Switch the light on. Legs are doing a little better. Like I say, usually I've had the TV on for a minute or two while I put my tennis shoes on. Then I head down here to the basement. Everybody wonders what it takes. I knew that I didn't have any weights, didn't have what I needed in order to do P90X. So I had another excuse. Well, I stopped with the excuses, started digging out what weights I did have, and I thought I'm going to try to do this. So once I decided to make the commitment, I came downstairs. I posted my workout sheets up on the wall here. And you look at them there, you got month 1, month 2, month 3. Let me switch on the other leg here. And what these did for me is it kept it right in front of my face, what I had to do each day. You know, if you look at them here, you can see what you got to do. Has the weeks there. I did classic. There's weeks 1, 2, and 3. Then you got doubles. But you just do classics 1, 2, and 3. When you come over, you have your recovery week. You know, they like to do the yoga. Phase 2, month 2. And of course, phase 3, month 3. Once you start, you know, you keep looking over here thinking, wow, I wonder what I'm going to do the next month. What will I do the next month? And the thing that helped me out also is they have the sheets in the book. So what I did is I photocopied them, and my wife had some stickers. Just simple, silly little smile stickers. And each day I did the workout, I put different things up here. And you know, as I was going through here during the second month, phase 2, I had a week that I had to repeat. I was out of town, you know, being in the Army. It was a bad week. So what I did is I did that week a second time also. During that week, the following week, I turned 43 years old. And just kept press and play, as you can see here. Now the thing when it comes to the workouts, I bought the program. The one extra item that I did buy, I didn't want to get suckered into all the nutrition stuff, but I knew I didn't have a pull-up bar. And I don't like the idea of using resistance bands, so I bought their pull-up bar. It's a nice bar set. It's got 7 spots on it. If you look at it here, you can go wide. You've got 2 inside grips, so a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different grips, and then you can switch your hands backwards on a couple, gives you 7. But I took it and mounted it right up here to my floor, which is above me, and so obviously it's ceiling rafters from my basement. But the way I mounted it in there is the same way it would be mounted on a door. If you look up there, I've got the connectors that hold it in place. Everybody stresses out that it might tear up the drywall, but really a couple small holes. It's not going to affect any of my integrity down here in the basement, because really that's all that I've got attached to it. Other than that, I've used these beams here to come down and give me the support that I need that simulates the door frame right there and right there. This is very sturdy actually. As you can see, it's right next to one of my heating vents here, heating and cooling vents. The next thing that was important for me is to make sure I had enough equipment. The first thing that we went out and bought, my wife and I, because she started the program with me, were these floor mats and the yoga mat. You know, we're talking 30 or 40 bucks here maybe for everything that you see. The yoga mats, for being as thin as it is, they're awfully expensive, but it has held up now for 5 months. I think it was 18 or 19 bucks. When I was doing P90X, I didn't have any push-up bars. I was just doing the push-ups on the floor, doing as many as I could for as long as I could. And when I switched over to P90X, I went out and bought the power stands, or P90X Plus. I bought the power stands. And these are nice because if you look at them straight across, you can see that they are at an angle. And it does help take the pressure off your wrists when you're doing the push-ups, and also helps your forearms. The other thing that I had is I figured, well, I'm not in very good shape. I had 2 dumbbell sets, and all I had were, if you look at these, they're designed just like you see right here to have 20 pounds on each side, 2 7.5s and 2 2.5s. It gives you the 20 pounds. That's great for doing the curls, but on the triceps extensions and some of the lawnmowers, it was all I could do to get enough weight on here. So for my next round of P90X that I start on February 9th, I'm probably going to have to go out and buy some dumbbells, because if I stack up all the 7s on one of these, as you can see, I can go about 4 wide. So that'd give me a total of about 35 pounds on these if I'm lucky. And that's just not enough weight for the exercises that they have you doing. And the smaller weights that you see here is what my wife was using, still is using, and I use these also. It makes it simple for me. I don't have to adjust any weights, but the red ones that you see here, those are 5 pounds, and these are 8 pounds as it says on the end. And I do those for the shoulder exercises where you extend your arms out and just rotate forwards and backwards. It's a great exercise. And you can see my wife, she has her stuff back here. The workouts that we do every day, like Tony says, you make sure you update it every day. That's a clipboard with a lot of pages underneath there. But this is what I've been going through with the P90X Plus. And you can just see it is important to write your stuff down, because you want to see your progression. When you think you're not progressing much, when you look at the numbers at the end compared to the beginning, there is quite a big difference. But this is the command post. This is where everything happens. And the stereo's there. Don't use it at all. If you look up here, you can see I've got all of the P90X Plus discs covers up there. And the only thing I really had to complain about the whole set was when these discs come in this cardboard container here. Not that there's anything wrong with this container, but trying to slide them in and out of here, I was concerned that I was going to start scratching them up. So what my wife and I did is we ended up just buying a regular CD case, DVD case, and each morning you come downstairs, and I didn't have an extra DVD player, so the way it was for me, the way it is for my wife, just come down here, you hit the power button here on your old dandy dependable PS2, open it up, and you load your disc in. This is the toughest part about doing the whole workout system, is making sure that you come down and press play every day. But that's what I do. I get it going. It takes a minute or two to cycle through. Any of you guys, that's me right there, but any of you guys that have a PS2, have ever done DVDs or played the games, you know it takes a second to cycle. Once it does cycle, the hard part's over, because once this disc gets started here, Tony does the rest. He makes sure that you're happy. He makes sure that you're motivated. I've learned how to use this controller quite well, actually, and I know the buttons to press. But as you can see there, you just get it started. You let Tony bring it, and the good thing is it starts off pretty quickly. You learn how to hit the next button, and by the time you get to this point here, there's nothing to worry about. Tony knows how to do it. He knows how to bring it. So that's how I started my days. I did it for 90 days. I started at the end of July. Went up through November 1st. I did have that 1 week break due to training or traveling, so I just did that week over. No big deal. 90 days. With all this equipment that you see, I was able to cancel a $45 gym membership each month. But with just this equipment, something to cushion my old bones when I do my ab routine, Tony Horton, ready to bring it, and a pull-up bar. And my commitment, I was able to do my P90X routine. It's not the most popular thing to be doing at 5 o'clock in the morning, but what you'll find out if you use the message boards, there's a lot of other people out there across the country. We're the silent minority by all means, but we bring it every day, and I can't wait to get to February 9th so I can finish up my X Plus now and get back down into here and start another round over. And I'm going to be in the best shape of my life this summer. I already am. Thanks for watching. If you got questions, feel free to email me. I guess I can take time real quick for a mirror shot. Let's see here. There's so many people that do their pictures in the mirror. I think it's kind of corny. That's me. That's what, about 172 days into the program. Haven't been perfect, but I'm very happy with my results. Just make sure I've got 2 of them here. Let's see there. There you go. Kids think they're a little too big now, but you know, you gotta take care of yourself. Make sure you bring it. P90X.